What's up guys, today let's check out the full review of the Lenovo Phab 2 Plus and have a look at its AnTuTu score, battery performance and stuff. Let's start with the build quality and looks. It is made of an aluminium unibody barring the topmost and bottom part which is of plastic. The champagne gold color looks really cool and suits the design of this phablet smartphone. Initially it may feel a bit heavy at 218 grams, but I did get used to it. At 6.4 inches it looks and feels immensely large in hand, and it does look like a premium device rather than a budget one. Nice. The back actually has a slight curve lengthwise, making the edges seem slimmer. Also, the 2.5D Gorilla Glass adds to the premium feel of it. It's a win as far as looks and build goes. Coming to the general performance in day-to-day operations, it is pretty smooth and there is no noticeable lag or delay. The UI is very close to stock Android, and Lenovo has provided some smart features like double tap to wake and a smart shortcut which allows you to quickly access apps and functions from anywhere on the screen. The fingerprint scanner works well, not the quickest I have seen, but it has not yet failed on me, though the battery performance is not up to standard. The 4050 mAh battery behaves more like a 2800 mAh and does not do justice to its massive size. Maybe it needed 5000 mAh to compensate for the big screen. I could get a maximum SOT of only about 4 hours, so I wouldn't recommend this to a heavy user, but to only light or moderate users. Now let's have a look at some gaming. Smaller games run rather smoothly, and larger games like Asphalt 8, Asphalt Extreme and Nova 3 was just okay, not the smoothest of experience. It's better to run bigger games at medium graphics settings if possible for smoother gameplay. It did not heat up too much with a maximum battery temperature of about 38 degrees, so that's good. The large 6.4-inch display is ideal for media consumption and video and also helps a lot in typing with less chances of typos. The viewing angles are okay, visibility under sunlight is good in auto brightness mode, and the image quality is okay. Not the sharpest because of the pixel being spread over a larger area, but it gets the job done. Both the rear and selfie camera is decent with accurate colors, but in some photos it does lack in dynamic range and is not able to adjust the bright and darker areas. Video quality in daylight is just average, but in strong artificial light it can look good. The lack of any kind of stabilization though can result in some shaky pictures if you don't have stable hands. Sound output via the downward facing single speakers on the right is quite loud with good treble output. Dolby Atmos works well with headphones with quite an impressive equalizer which really improves the low and high end frequencies. Call quality is also good through both the speakers and the mic. So is it better than the Xiaomi Mi MaX? Well no, the Mi MaX has a more powerful Snapdragon 650 chipset and also scores much higher on benchmark scores. Comparatively it does fall short on power and battery life, but that doesn't make it a bad device. The end user experience and general performance is quite good with a good build quality and decent camera, plus you have the Lenovo branding. Surely I can recommend it if you are a light or a moderate user, or if you don't want to go for Xiaomi. That's it for now. Don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe to stay updated on upcoming tech videos and reviews. Thanks for watching, keep the peace and catch you in my next one.